How you doing?
I can't follow that.
Oh, you can follow that.
I can't follow that.
I want to tell you something. You look fantastic. Now, have you
You
always
look
looked?
fantastic.
No, I don't. But
4,000. You
Yeah,
look
well,
incredible.
what can you do? But listen, you look to be in the top physical condition of your life, and I think I say that every time you're here. Now, what are you doing? Is it a diet? Is it a workout? Is it
I've got
both?
a guy down in TJ. That
Tijuana?
There's a serum down there,
A serum.
Dave, that I'll mule it back for you. I don't care.
All right, so I'll give it a try, for heaven's sakes.
You don't need it.
How's your family?
Family's great. I have no
nightmare
complaints.
of remodeling the house.
There's a complaint. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I've got a couple of little outlaws at the house. 1-7, 1-2, both girls. So semi-outlaws.
You've spoken of the sweet young kids.
No,
before.
I got to get rid of these. They're just.
You can't say things like that.
Well, listen. Everyone's got their price.
Yeah, no.
Is any?
I tell you what, we'll be right back here with Jason
No.
Bateman. Yeah, we'll be right back. Jason Bateman, ladies and gentlemen. So have you completed the house remodeling? You just started it? You're in the middle of what's going on?
We're halfway through. We're nearing the end, which is probably halfway through. Yes, things have been fortunate for me. I'm able to get a little bit of a bigger spot for the outlaws to run around, a pool
That's
for
nice.
them to, gotta run them. But we've got some neighbors that are. This is a rental property next door, and in the rental property, the occupants are. This is an aging rock band. I don't think they were ever much of anything. They're probably playing the happy hour down at the Holiday Inn mostly.
A gig's a gig.
Yeah, and this is.
Would we recognize the name?
No, you wouldn't, and I'm not going to give it to you because here's why.
All right.
These people are not fond of us. You know, there's a lot of hammer swinging. We're doing some demo work there, as you do. And in fact, when we were about to get the house, I saw over the fence like a little Home Alone moment, or the Home Improvement moment. And I said, we're going to do some work on the house here. And have you guys lived here long? And they said, no, we just signed a 2-year lease last week. Are you guys moving in? I go, not for about a year, because we're going to be, there's going to be a lot of jackhammers.
Nice of you to do that.
Well, I said, sorry, we can't do anything. So unfortunately, they have to live through all this noise. They were okay with it for a while, and then they bought a bunch of garden hoses and got step ladders and got up over the fence and started spraying water on the workers. Which is just like a real kind of candy-ass way to kind of get after it. But so we thought, well, maybe they're just all, these rock and roll, they're all hopped up on their weed. And
sure they are. Of course they are.
Ay, ay, ay. These gypsies, I'm telling you, Dave. And so we thought it was going to be all right, and then they went ahead and they chopped down the construction sign in front of the house.
No, that's got to be a legal matter.
Had we got them on tape. We did not have cameras in.
No proof.
So, yeah, well, now, so the contractor put up some cameras on his dime because he didn't want to build another sign. So then they went ahead and they poured a bunch of crazy glue in the padlock on the construction fence so that these guys can't go. I mean, these guys. And so we finally said, what do we need to do? And they said, well, here's the deal. We are a rock and roll band, and we need to do our rock and roll at night because you can't write music during the day.
No, of course, you can't really do much anything during the day.
No. So they need to do their thing at night, and they need to sleep during the day. Can we start doing our stuff around 3, 4 o'clock and wrap it up at 11 at night?
Yeah,
which
that's right.
There's just a lot of stuff.
I know. I think then you're into triple overtime or something there. Yeah.
And darkness.
Yeah,
that's right. and all the sane people coming home from work.
Yeah. Oh, that's awful.
Right.
So what will happen?
Well, we drown them with muffins and,
try to be nice
flowers.
Oh, that's a good move.
And it seems to have quelled the storm.
But the hose over the fence, that's a Justin Bieber move, isn't it, really?
Right?
Yeah. You're right about that. That's not good.
Another musician.
You and your wife, what are you guys up to? Everything good there? You take her out?
It's okay. I think it's going to last.
How long have you been married?
Oh, forever. What is it? 11 years now.
11 years. That's great. Congratulations. People used to say this about me, why don't you go anywhere? And I would always say, well, I go where I want to go. Now, you don't go out the way people think you ought to go out, right? We go out a bit, but I'm 45 and I'm going on 90. I like to, if I'm not going and... You look 35, maybe 30. But I feel like when I get home at, if I get home at 3, you know, and I'm not going anywhere the rest of the night, the PJs are on. The slippers are on, and I'm on the couch, and I'm designing my television menu for the evening. Really? And this isn't like The Wire and Breaking Bad and, you know, Cops. What do you like to watch? This is Treehouse Masters. Okay. You can do a lot worse. Oh man, this guy. Do you have a treehouse? I don't. But did you ever have a treehouse? I did not. Yeah, but no. You want a treehouse. I would like a treehouse. I would like a treehouse. I did a very cheesy Hollywood thing, and what I did was, you know, you guys heard of this Twitter thing? It's going to be a big hit. Do you know about the tweeting? I've heard of it, yeah. So I did a very passive-aggressive thing, and I tweeted how much I love the show. Uh-oh. Yeah. And I thought, well, maybe if somebody on that show sees that, they'll say, "Hey, man, want to be on the show?" Yeah. Because this guy's not screwing around. This guy's building $50,000 to $200,000 tree houses, yeah. And they're incredible. Right. I can't afford that. This house, you know, I got a lawsuit going with the rock and rollers. Yeah, but let me just, and here's where, and there's no bigger fan of tree houses than myself. When I was a kid, spent a lot of my time in a tree house, and it was a wonderful thing to do. Yeah. Because you're in it, you can do things that you can't do at home necessarily. And when you get a little bit of a breeze, you get that very pleasant rocking sensation. Oh, sure. But now I've seen the guy's show, and it's like he's putting up Trump Towers in a tree. This guy's a genius. No, you don't want that. You want a tree house that you design, you and the girls. Yeah, yeah. Haul the lumber up. Do you have a tree in your lawn? I've got a couple of candidates, and they asked me to take some pictures. Well, yeah, so they sniffed it. They saw it. They bid. They bid. Yeah. I trolled that hook around for a couple of weeks. But I think I retweeted my own tweet. But you think your neighbors are upset now? Oh boy! Wait till this guy gets done putting up the Taj Mahal. Oh, sure. And I get the water cannon off the top deck. No, but they reached out. They wanted to know if it was authentic, and I said, yes, indeed, and would you like to be on the show? And I said, sure, but I don't know if I'm going to get it by the finance committee, you know. You just have to do it yourself. You can do it. I mean, if I did it, you can do it. And then when it was finally finished, my son and I spent the night in it. And we were awakened in the middle of the night by one of the worst electrical storms. Oh, no. And we were watching bolts of lightning strike all around. That's the treehouse kryptonite. Yeah, it's the lightning bolt. That's right. That's exactly right. Did you get out of it? You know, we stayed and it passed, but it was one of the dumbest things I've ever done as a father. Let's just ride this one out in the tree. I think we'll be all right. Wow. That's great. Well, good luck on that. I'm with you 100%, but leave those guys out of there because they're going to put Venetian blinds in. You're going to have drapes. I'm just so geeked out to meet these guys, though. I'm just. Let them come by and pick the tree, and then send them away. All right, yeah, that might be a good plan. Because if you and the girls, are the girls excited about a treehouse? The 7-year-olds. The 2-year-old seems pleased about everything. Mm-hmm. Good. Now's the time to pencil whip this right through. It's not a bad plan. The bad words. You've directed this film, and you're starring in this film. I've talked to other people about it. It must be impossibly difficult to do both. both, is it?
It is. It was very comfortable. Selfishly, I thought, well, first of all, I went after a couple of big shot actors to play the part, and they told me to lose their number. And then so I then thought, well, it might actually lighten my workload if I play the part, because I don't have to direct the lead actor. So, and plus this actor, oh, it's like he reads my mind on every take. It's just, oh.
So you were pleased with his work.
Woo. So yeah, it was fun.
And it's you and kids, which is funny, and it's compare this to another contemporary movie people may have seen.
Oh boy.
In tone, in attitude.
Bad Santa, not very contemporary, but yeah, this is not for everyone. This is a film. It is an R-rated film, girls and boys.
Girls
and boys.
All right, ladies. You know what I'm saying.
And I play a guy who gets his feelings hurt, and he's just not well equipped to lick his wounds properly. He does something very, very petulant, and he's not nice to these kids. But there's a heart there.
Yeah.
You stick around, and it's redemptive at the end.
What are we going to see here in the clip?
Probably something life-scarring. It's
Let's roll it and see how badly we're scarred.